and welcome to episode 20 of Series 3 of Master League Story Mode. Thank you to everyone who joined me for the live stream on Friday. It went surprisingly well, considering it was on Friday the 13th, and it was my first stream ever. No major hiccups in terms of the stream, and it was really nice to have a chat with some of you guys live. Some interesting comments, some people on the stream who I've never heard from in the comments section. That's great to see you all, so welcome to the channel if you're new, and if not, good to hear from you. Now, I personally really enjoyed the stream, not only because it's a lot less effort than doing this. I don't have to get the footage, edit it up, add over funny pictures, all of that stuff. I can get it done pretty quickly. And as I mentioned in the stream, I've actually got a child on the way, my first child, a little girl. So my time is maybe going to be slightly reduced in the next few months. So it might be the case that I do these more regularly, because it does mean that, bam, an hour and a half, hour and 15, and an episode is done and dusted. So let me know what you think in the comments, whether you'd like to see more streams. I know, unfortunately for some of you, it doesn't come at the right time for international viewers to watch. So I know that's unfortunate, but you know, the hour and a half long episode that then comes out of it, I guess, is maybe a bit much for some of you, but at least you get to watch it of a sort. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm definitely open to doing more of them, maybe even doing it every Friday. Let me know what you think. So in terms of our campaign, in terms of Ian Holloway's first season at Bristol City, we're absolutely flying, as we know. We're top of the league, on goal difference above Newcastle, 5 wins in 5. The second episode of the live stream was an absolute beast. Engval was brought in mainly to do with fan pressure in the stream. A lot of the commenters, you know, big Engval fans, you're out there, I know you are. But he came in and he scored 2. No, he scored 1, assisted 2. Had a great game. So questions whether or not we should be playing him. Let's get into our first game of the episode anyway. See if we can continue this run of form away from home at Reading. Let's take a look at the sides. Ooh, look at this, Jordan Rossiter. He looks like he's up for a dramatic improval. That's snuck up on us. We've had quite a few of them this season. Abraham, Magnuson, and now Rossiter. So, yeah, with a Martin on a downward arrow, we'll bring in Rossiter there. I think we'll give him a run out in the central midfield. Try and get that trio working together. Dicko on a downward arrow. Well, Engval played so well in the last game that who am I to say that he shouldn't start in this one? So Dicko on the bench. Then Chery. Oh, on a downward arrow. Don't really want to put Tomlin in, but I'm going to. We've got to go with form, really. And then we'll play Dowell in the second striker position. He's pretty decent there. So quite a changed up side today. Marty and Dicko, Chery all on downward arrows. I think that's fair. Ian Holloway, we're in such good form. I think we can afford to rotate, depending on form, so I'm not too bothered about that. Up against the Reading side, we've got the 2 defensive midfielders to deal with again, but a lot of very poor players in there. 65 rated overall left midfielder. 68 rated striker. Well, with the form that we're in, this should not be an issue. So away from home at Reading, well, don't know if this is going to be too much of a challenge for us, but I don't want to get too complacent. Newcastle will not lose any more games, pretty much. You know, they're not gonna drop off. So we could easily lose the top spot. I think we're maybe 6 points ahead of third place. A couple of bad results, and that is in jeopardy. And then once we're back into the playoffs, then anything can happen, and promotion is far from assured. So yeah, although I sound like I'm getting complacent, really we need to play our hearts out every single game of this season that we've got left. So here we go, a very much changed up side today. Engval keeps his place after the great performance in the last game. Can he replicate that? Possibly not. Tomlin's in, and I'm not so pleased about that. McCleary, oh, that was almost really nice play from Reading to start things off. Rossiter, he's looking to improve. Big Rossiter fan. He normally, oh shit, Engval. Strong start here from Reading, making things difficult for the visiting side. Rossiter, that's nice. And now Engval with the back heel into Angelino. Back into Rossiter. Cuts back onto his right. Goes for the shot. Well blocked. Easily blocked. Nasty challenge there from Rossiter. Pat gets a foot in. Matthews does well again. Now Dowell. Can he find the run of Engval through the centre? That's a perfectly weighted ball into Gustav Engval. The tackle comes in. Second tackle. Just about deals with it. Need to get Dowell into those positions. He's so dangerous with the ball at his feet. Now Rackles can bring it forward for Reading. But Matthews, still on his way back from his one of his jollies Up to the front, wins it back. Now Pack can cross the ball in. Dowell's there with the header. Just puts it wide. Kieran Dowell gives us a little bit more than Chery in that second striker position because he's a big lad. And he's got a good leap on him. Matthews, great play to win that back. Pack, head up, a couple of looks. Sees Dowell at the far stick. He got up ahead of Gunter. Couldn't direct it goalward though. They managed to get it away, and now it's just dangerous as Rackles brings it forward in the centre. Oh, decent effort from distance. Stung the gloves of Mika, but never really had us worried. Tomlin receives it back from Rossiter. Angelino, little chip into Engvall. Back to Tomlin. Finds Abraham. He turns his man well. He gets the shot away. Al Habsi, no problem there. Abraham's first shot of the game's a good one. Rossiter wins it back in the midfield. That's great play. Sees Marlon Pack with the short ball. And now Dowell looking for the 1-2 with Engvall. Engvall finds it through to Abraham. Outside to Angelino. He can whip across in. Dowell's there again with the header. It's cleared though, only as far as Tomlin. He can't get to Van der Berg. Tomlin letting us down consistently. Matthews, great play. That's one person who never lets us down. Ball inside to Tomlin. Does well to win it back. Gets the shot away. Al Habsi, great save. Tomlin worked his way for that one. He earned his shot there. Strong play. Never doubt that from him. Oh, great pressure. Keeps the ball for Bristol City in the Reading half. Reading really under fire here. As the informed side in the Championship comes forward. Now Dowell cuts inside. Still Kieran Dowell gets the shot away. The curling effort. Easy for Al Habsi. We're peppering the Reading goal at the moment, and a goal surely soon to come. Hopefully before the half. And as the first half draws to a close, well, we've had the pressure. We haven't been able to turn it into a goal. Reading, though, could this be a chance? A last chance in this half. Swift, who's been disappointing. Puts it back to a beater, the ball into Rackles. Doesn't find him. 0-0 at the half. Well, what we can't be affording as well, let's not forget, are draws at this point. We need to keep the pressure on. And 1 point simply isn't going to be enough from games like this, which we should be winning. 3 shots on target. None of them have been that great. I think Dowell's header probably the best chance of the half. Rossiter into Dowell. Little layoff into Tomlin. Abraham back into Dowell. Dowell sees the run of Engvall through the centre. Can't get away from McShane. Oh, the short pass out to Gunter. Could have cut that one out. Tomlin winning it back. That's great stuff again. Dowell taking his time here. Into play with Pack. Engvall sees the ball into Marlon Pack. Can we square it to Abraham? Great save by Al Habsi. Needed that. Lee Tomlin, edge of the box. Hits it well. Al Habsi pushes it wide. Tomlin's looking good today. He is on a blue arrow. So he's been winning the ball back. Great play by Pack. Oh, the ball in. Would have been a tap in for Abraham. Falls to Tomlin. It was going in, I think. Al Habsi made a lot of saves today. McShane, ball through the centre. McCleary into Van der Berg. This is better. Out to Gunter. Out on the right-hand side. Lovely back heel into McCleary. Tomlin, though, doing unexpected defensive duty. Pack, little chip into Abraham. Now we can break. The ball through to Engvall is on. Engvall into the box. He's ahead of McShane. Gustav Engvall with the finish. Oh, so close. Should have been 1-0 there. Swift. Ball inside to Van der Berg, but Rossiter's there. Great tackle. And then Marlon Pack picks it up. Dowell back to Tomlin. Looks for the chip ball into Engvall. Good defence again from the Reading centre-backs. They're having a lot of work to do, but they're doing it well so far. Engvall, though, he's won that back. Can he get away from McShane? Engvall with the right foot finish. Dowell's there with the header. Oh, goal should be coming here. Marlon Pack throws it into Abraham. Finds the ball out to Matthews. Sees Engvall far post. Oh, he's hit that way too hard. Way too hard. Here's Gunter down the right-hand side. Van der Berg. Tomlin gets a tackle in. And another tackle. Oh, we somehow managed to get away with it. But a third tackle from Tomlin is a foul, apparently. Harsh, though. Harsh. Lee Tomlin putting himself about. Rossiter into Pack. Nice ball into Dowell. He can then streak forward. He's got 2 men to look for here. Goes to the right to Tammy Abraham. Oh, nice dribbling from Abraham. Can he find his strike partner in the centre? The ball's up for Engvall. Oh, the header just poked wide. I think the defender did enough there. Is that out for a corner? No. Engvall misses another chance. 68 minutes gone. It might be time to make a change here. Engvall could well be pulled off at this point. Oh, it's a nice ball around Rossiter, but Rossiter didn't like that. Didn't like being beaten. Makes his way back. Stops play. Ah, Rossiter, great stuff. Loses out, though. Engvall Oh, that's a lovely ball. Pack now can find Abraham through the centre. Can Engvall make the right run here? Still Tammy Abraham. Still Abraham. Still Tammy Abraham. Oh! Oh, still. Big Tammy with great touches, significant touches for a big man there. Weaved his way through the defence, finishing with the left foot. It was dummy after dummy. It was like mother care. Dummies all over the place. And a lovely finish in the end from Abraham. This Reading defence have worked so hard. The centre-backs have been great, winning everything in the air. But Abraham, he looked like he was going to cross. One dummy inside and another back inside. And the left foot finish before Al Habsi could pounce on it. Al Habsi's been so good in this game. He must be gutted to be beaten with a moment of individual brilliance like this. But such strength from Abraham. The pace, we've seen it a million times. The cut back inside. Oh, lovely. No options really made by Engvall, so he had to go alone. But he's happy to do so, and we're ahead, finally. So Holloway choosing to give the three players on poor form a bit of a run out here, just to hopefully pick them back up. They didn't perform well enough in training in the week to get a start, but Amati, Chery and Dicko, three key players for us. The spine of this side, really. Although, you know, we've made hard work of this game without them. And it's game over here at the Madejski. 1-0 to Bristol City. 6 wins in a row. Absolutely imperious form from Ian Holloway's side. Good win in the end. Dominant as ever. Not possession-wise perhaps, but only allowing Reading one shot on target. I think that's pretty decent stuff. Reading played too conservatively for my liking. Al Habsi had a good game in goal, eventually beaten by moments of individual brilliance from Tammy Abraham, who's turning into the striker that we all dreamed he would. Rossiter, unfortunately, only getting a 5.5. Not great for his dramatic improvement, which we want to see. So there we go, still top of the league. Can't argue with that. 77 points, only 2 losses, 11 draws. But yeah, we're a hard team to beat. 6 points now ahead of Villa. That's a pretty big gap. Automatic promotion. Looks like it might be on its way. Oh, nice. The passing, the kicking power, it's all improving. Rossiter, not really the player we would have hoped this to go to, but still. Dowell improving, that's what we want to see. So scouting report in. Anything that we can deal with? Gudmundsson and Alibek, they will both be available next season. Romanian striker at Newcastle, he looks decent. Add him to the list. Decent finisher, he's 26 years old, bit old for us. Gudmundsson, oh, he looks decent. Good passer. Decent finisher, he's 20, he's a big lad. Can play as a second striker. Pretty adaptable, actually. Attacking prowess 83 is impressive. Not really for me, though, I don't think. Right, let's get into the next game. So, we're back at Ashton Gate, and it's Preston North End. Another game, surely we should be winning. We've got to play Rossiter, really. The only problem is, who do we play him for? There's no real obvious player to drop. That's the only problem. We want to improve him, but really, so many other players I would have preferred to have this dramatic improvement. We can't not play him. So I guess, just purely on form, we'll put Dowell back there, and we'll stick Rossiter as a central midfielder. Don't like to have to do that because we love Chery, but he's not going to get any better. Really, he's a great player for us, but he's not going to improve. So that makes sense in the long term. Everyone else looking good. Dicko back in the side, yeah, that makes sense. Engvall didn't really perform as well in that game as he did in the last. Preston, Aidan McGeady, one to watch definitely. Other than that, nothing of significance to worry about. Again, a game we should be winning. And as the Bristol City train chugs on, this should be another 3 points. So here we go, back at Ashton Gate. This Bristol City fan base really must be on cloud 9 at the moment. Who would have thought that they would be ahead of Newcastle at the top of the league at this late stage in the season? After some great signings, not least the signing of Ian Holloway at the beginning of the season. What a manager he has turned into. He's been a bit of a nearly man in his career, but there's no nearly about this. We're flying to promotion. And if he can then exert the sort of attacking play on the Premier League as he did with Blackpool, then we could be in for a fun time of it. Angelino, Rossiter, Dowell, crisp passing here. That's nice. Dicko, can he find Angelino? He can. Inside to Dowell. Twisting, turning, overlapping run from Rossiter. Cuts back onto his right, cross comes in. Doesn't find Angelino, doesn't find anyone. Baptiste finds Johnson in the centre, but Amati's there to meet him. Good high press here from Bristol City. Not letting Preston think. You don't come to Ashton Gate and get an easy ride. The pressure is always on. They find their way out. Cunningham's found a little bit of space for McGeady down the left-hand side. Good ball into Mackinock. But Flint's across. The man of Flint. Made from real stone. Matthews inside to Pack. Gets it back and then Matthews on his bike. Abraham looks for the back heel. Doesn't fall, but then he can chip from Matthews. Cunningham comes out. Deals with it. Mackinock coming forward. This is better here from Preston. Humphrey tackled. Angelino now can bring it forward. Such pace. No one can catch him. Looks for the chip ball into Kieran Dowell. Is he going to get there? He is. He goes for the chip over Lingard. Big mistake there from Dowell. Dowell has struggled a bit in front of goals. Pack now, after winning it back, finds Matthews. Storming forward, the Welshman. No one can catch him. Almost away from Cunningham. He is away from Cunningham. And he's won the foul. Almost skipped over the challenge. Able to continue. The ref brought it back after the tackle came in. Oh, he just knocked it over him as well. What craft. Kieran Dowell over this one. What can he do? Swings it in. Abraham's there. Gets a header to it. Oh, it's off the line. Decent free kick there from Kieran Dowell. What craft he has in that left peg. And Tammy Abraham, so confident at the moment. Angelino cuts that out. Such pace from him. Good ball into Abraham. Dicko back to Dowell. Looks for the chip into Abraham here. He just needs to square it for Dicko. And that is beautiful football from Bristol City. Dicko gets a start for the first time in a while. He's been out of favour, the loanee. He comes back in. He couldn't miss that one. Tammy Abraham, unselfish play from a man in the goals at the moment. He could have probably finished that himself, but he knew that the real crescendo to that move would be a nicely slipped ball. It was beautifully worked all the way from the Angelino intercept. Nice ball into Abraham. Dicko knocks it back for Dowell. Perfectly weighted. And then it's as simple as that. Abraham into Dicko. Dick Raham back in action. Easy. 1-0. Anderson's not had much to do, but he loses out there in the air. But he's, Mackinock just about gets there. So 1-0 again. And what a goal that was. I have to say, the pressure was put on all game. I'm not sure if Preston have even managed a shot. Let's take a look at the stats. Nope, nothing from Preston. Absolutely nothing. We've had quite a bit of possession, but we've had 5 shots. And they've all been good ones. We're just on fire at the moment. There's nothing anyone can do about it. As many people were saying on the live stream and in the comments from that one, it's getting a bit easy at the moment. And it is. But I'm not sure if that's the fault of the game, or it's just that Ian Holloway has created a team that plays really well together. I think that's a big part of it. We've got some great players. And although we had the overall rating cap, it's not prevented us from buying some real talent like Dowell, like Amati, who are really good at what they do. Oh, Dicko putting the pressure on. Now it's Vermeil into Gallagher. This should be an easy intercept for Matthews, and it is. And Abraham now can take it forward on the centre. Oh, not really what we want to see him get involved with. Anderson wins that header. Only falls to Woods. Outside, Angelino tries to get the intercept, but Humphreys comes away with it. Finds Woods. Ball into the box. Comes out of a Preston player. No, it's a corner. First corner of the game here. Looks like Preston trying to go short. And they do into Humphreys. Pack's there, but it's back to Gallagher. He gets the cross in. Pressure in the box. Out to Welsh. Welsh with the second crack of the whip. Oh, what a challenge there from Aidan Flynn. It wasn't necessary. But my God, what defending that was from our centre-back. Oh, pushes it onto the post. It was offside anyway, but still. Preston could have easily equalised there. And what a shame that would have been after a great performance so far in this game from Bristol City. That shows us we need to make this safe. As Marlon Pack gets it into Rossiter on the halfway line. Abraham into Pack. He's got the overlap of Matthews. He chooses to go back inside to Abraham. Now Kieran Dowell takes it away from Woods. Kieran Dowell with the effort. What a save that is. Dicko out to Angelino. Takes a touch. Whips it in. Played out by the Preston North End defender. Dowell should have got a goal there. He's been knocking on the door all game. Great strength and pace. What a save that was. Now McGeady. For Preston here. Cunningham brings it down the left-hand side. Back to McGeady. Possibly the worst player in the world who has a turn named after him. Answers on a postcard if there are any worse. And McGeady there loses out. Now Abraham. Little chip ball over the top into Dowell. This is danger here for Preston. Can Dowell find the ball through to Dicko? He can. Dicko with the chip. Oh, that's poor. Really not doing very well with the chips so far this season. Should have been a goal there. Should have been 2-0. Should have put that to bed. Oh, Marty wins it back. How often have we said that? Oh, the big touch though. Finds Vermeil in the centre, but Amati's still there. Still making tackles. Chery into Engvall. Substitute to substitute. Engvall holds it up. Smart play there from the centre forward. And there it is. Another 1-0 win. Well, a fairly disappointing episode really in terms of goals. But in terms of play, attacking play and dominance, Bristol City absolutely on top form at the moment. Great goal in this one. Really pleased with the goal. Pleased with the performances from Kieran Dowell and Tammy Abraham. Both of them looking to be in excellent form at the moment. Yeah, didn't need the possession really, but we had the shots. Never really in doubt this game. Dicko gets man of the match with the goal. Good performance from the whole team really. No problems there. Another day, another win, and now we're pulling away 2 points ahead of Newcastle. 6 points ahead of of Villa in third. And then a massive 10 points ahead of fourth place Fulham. Not long ago we were right by them, but then now with 7 wins in a row, we're pulling away. Rossiter continue to increase. I guess we want to hold on to Rossiter, but at the very least this might improve how much money we can get for him. But let me know what you think of the formation today. Does Chery or Rossiter start for you? Ah, there we go. Abraham becomes the protege. That's good. So there we go. Quick look at the schedule. Let's remind ourselves how many games we've got left. We've got Norwich up next. And then Leeds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games remaining till the end of the season. We can't be far off actually having this sealed. 6 points ahead of Villa. We should be able to do it before the last day of the season anyway, if we keep winning. So there we go. I mean, we really need to start thinking about the Premier League. Am I talking too soon? Maybe I am. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. As I said, let me know in the comments what you think about weekly live streams on a Friday. That's something I'm mulling over because I really enjoyed it. So I'd like to do more. Also, let me know what you think about this formation. Should Rossiter start over Chery? That's the only way we can get this quickly improving youngster into the side. But it does mean losing the attacking midfielder, second striker, who's really pushed us to this position in the league in Chery, who's been great. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.